Good evening. Welcome to Investigator News, and I'm your host, Ellie. And yeah, I made a boo boo. Jappy? Where's Jappy come in? I got a lot of plans for tonight. Hopefully, I can get our fireworks in on live. I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a try. We've got a lot of people out there, a lot of kids. I can't do kids. YouTube will they will chastise me. They will send me to hell, and they'll let the devil do his way with me if I if I show kids. Yeah, Jappy. Yeah, Karen, get me on that one. I'm gonna fall on the sword, Jappy. Uh, your my vet buddy, and I figured out last night. Vet buddy. You got a vet buddy? What's a vet buddy? One that gives you free kittens and dogs? I hope. Karen needs a dog or a cat, folks. I think that's what she needs. Uh, and Randy got socked like we did, chopping trees and removing rubble. So um, I need to get all this stuff. There we go. Yeah, I'm not behind yet. I just now loaded earthquakes. Did you see we had 6.9? Wow. And they're not really talking about it on the news. Why? You know, and we had Dutch Sense jump in there yesterday and the day before, and he was talking about over 6.0s. And I was waiting on it Friday. I said something's brewing. Something's too quiet. Now we got the United States. It's just full of earthquakes. And he's saying the West Coast, watch out. We'll have to wait and see. Um, and Joe Biden is, I'm going to have this on my news, but I think he's wanting to do chemtrails to uh, basically cover the sun so that the earth won't warm up. Well, who knows? We could go into an ice age this winter. We're close. So happy 4th of July to everybody. Now we got a
Let's
4th of
get you
July.
a forecast for the holiday.
Oh boy. Um, I said I was setting everything up as I got in here. We got last minute plans. I was going to run my grandson to the movie theater after the shows, and we were going to watch a movie, and because we weren't really going to do 4th of July, because it's on a Tuesday and everybody's working, everybody kind of backed out. Well, then they all joined in and said, we're going to do it. I was like, oh boy. So I had to search through my closets to find the fireworks from last year and the year before. And we've got so many fireworks, probably about $200 worth in a bag, that I'm ready to take up to our friend's house where we can do them. If you remember last year, I tried to do them and the cops got me. So, nah, you can't do fireworks in town, not like those. Well, I wasn't hurting anybody. I was just doing the ones that go boom and above the tree lines. And I guess my neighbors called on me. Shame on them. All right. So we have a weather, the 4th of July weather. I know we're going to get rain. It is so cloudy out. I'm, um, I'm waiting for the rain to start. And I'm hoping so because we were at 97 with a 106 heat index. And oh boy. So, wow, looky there. We got pinks, we got reds, we got yellows. Uh, Everybody's saying, why isn't Death Valley hot? Well, give them a break. They've had rain, they've had under 100-degree temps. Just wait. Lake Mead is filling back up. And so we got the weather forecast.
Let's get you a forecast for the holiday, July 4th, Tuesday. We're really going to focus in on Tuesday here, okay? And across the country,
Sorry.
yeah, we're going to have some pretty warm temperatures for a lot of people, obviously, to be expected this time of year. But the temperatures won't be quite as hot in the south as they have been at points over the last couple of weeks. All right, now the main area that we're going to need to be concerned about some rain and some thunderstorms is going to be from the Midwest into the plains. That's also the main area where some of the thickest clouds are going to be. I know that fireworks can go off when you've got clouds around, but these clouds are going to come along with rain. Iowa, Wisconsin, parts of southern Minnesota, over into Nebraska, and parts of, let's say, southeastern South Dakota. I think that's where we're going to have the most action going on as far as the weather goes. In the southeast, just some kind of typical on and off showers and storms, very hit or miss. Same deal in the northeast. So overall, as far as the country goes as a whole, it's actually a pretty nice forecast for Tuesday, July 4th.
A nice forecast for Tuesday. Yes. By the time I get up to my friend's property, it takes about 20 minutes. It's not that far. It'll be cooler. We're hoping to get up there about 7 and enjoy the fireworks at 9. And then we all vacate to our homes because we all have to work in the mornings. All right. Another good thing, I hired someone to clear the path for my property. We got about a 200-foot square that's going to be cleared and a road put in. So now I might be able to get up there with the camera and show you guys what the property looks like. Not bad price either. The guy to cut the trees down, do the road, put the gravel in and everything. I'm not going to tell you how much, but it was cheap. I was like, oh, good. Let's get this guy. So he said it'd be a few weeks and we will have a road cut in the property, moving closer to getting the little house in the woods. You smell rain? Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm smelling rain. My sinuses are definitely feeling the rain. All right, so earthquakes. There was, only 34 of them. But, when we look at the big ones, Kermadec Islands, 5.2. We had one, Sandwich Islands, 5.2. The rest of them are kind of small, so I kind of want to get into. Now look at this one over by Madagascar, 4.8. I seen it at 5.0 this morning. Wow, why'd they drop it? They're building back up. We had a 6. It all starts at 4s, going into 5s, so we're ready for another 6. Will it be the western coast? Petrola, California, 3.9. One on the fault line, Bear City, 2.7. Then we had one in Nevada border region. That was a 2.8. And then they said Nevada. I like how vague they are. But yeah, it's somewhere in Nevada. But it's right, here's a dot so you could show people where it was at. But it's in Nevada somewhere. Missouri-Arkansas border. My dog was crazy yesterday and today. I mean, she was nervous. She was unruly. I couldn't get her to calm down. And then, I see this morning that we had one, a 2.5. Now, remember, my little Scotty dog used to act weird with them in Oklahoma. Well, this is the first time I seen my dog, this new dog. She's a big puppy. One of these days, I'll bring her back in here because when she jumps up, you could definitely see her now. She's 25 inches tall, they say. She's getting big. All right, so then we had one in Stanton, Texas, a 3.0. And now a Panama, which we don't see very often, was a 4.4. And remember, we had South America very quiet. Antofagasta, Chile, 4.4. Coquimbo, Chile, 4.2. And then we had one way over in China, 4.6. Let's see what this one is. See if it's the same one. Xinjiang, China. We've been getting that a lot too. Is this earthquake wars? Is this weather wars? Is this, if it was weather wars, I think we've been seeing hurricanes by now. And not just tornadoes and We got El Nino, and we're Lake Mead's filling back up. Arizona's got more water than what they know what to do with, and Death Valley in Las Vegas is cold. But we're hot. We're hot here. And everybody's like, oh, look at how hot it is. It's like we've been this hot in 4th of July before. I've had to cancel 4th of July and send the kids up to our friends. We go to the same place every year. And it's out in the middle where the kids can ride the four-wheelers. The horses are out there. And we could do fireworks. And it's legal. All the ones that go up in the air and burst. Usually we have, everybody brings about $100 worth, and we just go on and on and on. And then anything left over, they said, give it to me for my grandkids. I'm like, they can't do fireworks in the middle of this year. Come on. You know, we don't do January. I don't know if y'all knew it, but we are allowed to do fireworks January 1st, New Year's Eve, or 31st, New Year's Eve. We're allowed to do fireworks like we do on the 4th of July. All right, let's move onward. The riptide. Now, get this. A riptide from Florida to North Carolina, they've had 100 deaths. People aren't listening. The signs are there, they said. They put up signs and doing more signs saying the riptide is killing people. Do not go in the water. They're going in the water anyway. Tourists, you know, you get out to the beach and you're like, I came out to the beach to get in the water and now I can't. Well, then go to a different beach. Wow. All right. So the Weather Channel had a really nice video about this. So I'm going to go ahead and here we go.
Same. And you can see where the sandbars are very shallow compared to those channels. So that's why we tell people, if you are caught in a rip current, swim to the side, because that's your best chance to get back to shallow water. Some of those channels can be 4 to 8 feet deep. And if they can't, I always recommend to people, don't be afraid of letting the rip bait you. If you need to float on your back and scream for help. There is no shame in that.
If you got to scream for help, do it. There's no shame. Swim sideways. But 100 deaths so far. Listen to the warnings, folks. Don't do it. Don't do it. Even though you're going to say, I'm going to swim to the side and scream for help. I'm still going to swim out there. It's my vacation. Yeah. No, don't risk it. I wouldn't go by USGS for all the earthquakes. Well, you know, Karen, USGS, United States Geological, it's for the United States. Okay, so they're not going to do Europe. They're not going to do Australia. They're not going to do Canada. Now, the only ones that aren't reporting, blame it on Oregon and Washington State, because they don't report theirs. Why? Now, USGS is only going to do it here. That's why when you hear Dutchson say he looks at the European and others to get what is, and he puts it all together and he gets an average and he gives you what comes up. So USGS, and I found out because I've even hit them up, and they said USGS is only really for the United States. It's not for worldwide. So that's why they do what they do, and why they don't report of what's going on really heavily in Europe, Australia, and other countries. So they are lacking. Now, maybe I should go and get the European earthquakes, but people are more, our viewers are more into what's going on in the United States, more in Hawaii, Alaska, maybe even down into Mexico and South America, more than they are of what's going on in Europe. People really don't care. And it's sad because they should care about what is going on in other countries. And now that we have viewers from all over the world, I feel bad because maybe I should have a more extensive earthquake map. But I do pull up the red one every now and then, and it really shows what's going on. Um, but mainly it's for the United States. So that's why. That's why. All right. So um, Brookside brand fully cooked natural casing beef wieners. Um, they have been recalled. 3,000 pounds of fully cooked beef wieners are being recalled on the 4th of July. So if you're fixing to put them on the grill and you've got Brookside, don't do it. Take a look at, go and take a look. Make sure you don't have the lot number for those beef franks, fully beef franks that are being recalled. Go to Oscar Mayer. Yeah, I don't see nothing for Oscar Mayer yet. All right, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. There you go. Uh, all right, so C. Lamprey. What the heck is that? Well, that's what they said at the Great Lakes. They take bites out of large catches and unnerve anglers. Well, they have been complaining for years now in the Great Lakes that something is biting the fish. And they were like, maybe it's Nessie. Yeah, maybe Nessie's got these teeth. Yeah, and taking bites out of fish. She's hungry. Why take a little bite out of a fish? I mean, why not just eat the whole thing? If this is a sea monster, or a sea creature, she would just eat the whole thing. Why take a bite out of the side of a fish? Well, come to find out, this is a vampiric. It's a ray-finned fish that in the Great Lakes. And these are, it's like an eel, but it's a parasitic fish. These things are scary looking, folks. Yeah, look at all them teeth. And can you imagine if you've been swimming in the Great Lakes and been bit, and you're like wondering what you got bit by? That's why I don't go in waters I can't see the bottom. Yeah, vampire fish with all these teeth. Look at all them teeth. Yeah. Karen, I'm not going swimming in the Great Lakes. I'm gonna have to dig my own pond because then I know what's in it, and I know no vampiric fish unless someone puts them in there. That's just too scary. Well, what the heck is happening in our lakes and our oceans where we're getting deep enough now that we're seeing these creatures, and now they're in the Great Lakes and they're in shallow waters. Did they follow the swimmers out? No, that's a sea creature in itself. Yeah, that right there, that even tops Nessie in the Great Lakes. I'd be more worried about that than Nessie. You might be able to pet Nessie. I don't think you could pet these things. And like an eel, what like those eels that suck you and suck your blood. Um, I'm at a loss of words for them. Yeah. How is it going? How are you going to get one of these off your legs? And is it going to take a bite out of your leg, your side, your arm? Scary. No, I'm not. I'm not going to the Great Lakes to go swimming. All right. So, man, there was so much on this day, the 4th of July, and it's so many of them. I couldn't decide which one I wanted. Because we had the Large Hadron Collider. From the Higgs boson on this day. Punk rock band The Clash, you remember them? Performed their first opening, and this was in Sheffield, England. What about Lou Gehrig? Lou Gehrig, and he was the luckiest man on earth, they say, and who had been found forced to retire months due to earlier ALS. Then we had boxer Jack Johnson, the Great White Hope. What about the Statue of Liberty by the French in Paris when they gave us the statue? Um, the United States Military Academy opened West Point, New York on this day. So see, and there was even 2 presidents that died on this day. I think it was Jefferson and let's see, I don't think I have it on here on this list. I don't see it. But I know 2 of them, 2 we had pass away. So on this day, lots of things happen. And it's the Declaration of Independence and us doing, celebrating our 4th of July. All right, roller coaster stuck with riders upside down for hours in Wisconsin. The cars, I would have, I don't know, Karen. This here, let's see if we could blow this up a little bit. I think we can. Not much. But look at them people that are upside down, stuck. And some were little kids, they said. The cause of the coaster mechanical malfunction is unknown. The Crandon fire chief told CBS no injuries were reported, but 1 person was transported to the hospital, said the fire chief. This is in North Carolina theme park. Charlotte closed one of the roller coasters Friday after a crack was found on the support beam. It's called, you know what this is called? When you get carnies, and I learned this from the guys here that set up for Toad Suck. When you have what they call carnies, and they go place to place to place to place, and they just set up and they just they reset up their equipment, and they don't really check for maintenance issues. They just go and go and go, and then at the end of the season, the end of the summer, then they check their rides to see if there's any issues. Now, a set place like Six Flags or Disneyland or Disney World, any of those set places, they have maintenance every day. So be careful with state fairs and these traveling carnies that set up and take down. I don't trust them rides. Don't trust them rides. Squirrels, oh yeah. So I made I'm going for Squirrel Olympics here. So to start, I got this little, it's a planter. It's got holes in it. And I tied it up, not taped it up. I wired it up on my porch. And I put peanuts out. And then after all the peanuts were gone, they could still smell them. Yeah. And, in the heat of the afternoon, they don't come around. But I seen them laying flat on my porch. I was like, they would be scurrying around and they go flat. And it was like, what are they doing? There's got to be a reasoning for it. And lo and behold, this morning, Weather Channel had a video on why they lay flat. But now the squirrels did find this planter. They're climbing in it and getting the nuts out. I got peanuts. And then lo and behold, a stupid cat in the neighborhood decided it was going to chase my squirrels off. So should I shoot the cat? Everybody says, no, don't shoot the cat. I want to shoot the cat. But then again, 2 Easters ago, I was ready to shoot the squirrels for eating my eggs. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to shoot the cat, Karen. No, don't worry, y'all. I'm not going to shoot no cat. I've just got to let nature run its course. And when I feel the planter back up, I'll get a picture of it, show you guys what it looks like. And maybe for tomorrow I could show you. And I don't know if I can get a squirrel in it because they just now found it. So next, I got something else planned. We'll have to see if they can figure out how to get the nuts out of it. All right. So why does a squirrel's lie flat? All right, here we go. Let me um there you go. Because you guys got to be able to see what it says. There you have it. They lays flat to be cool. And they're all over my front porch. They're waiting. I put them along the ledge of my window, and the dog barked at them at first, but now the dog is starting to like just watch them, and he's been nose to nose with them at the window. Now, if I could get a picture of this, I'd love to, uh, but I can't guarantee that I'm going to get the dog and the squirrel at the same time. Neither one wants their picture taken. All right, so. Suspicious subject wandering the neighborhood is taken down by its tail. Many neighbors start calling in the sheriff's department, even the police department, about this thing that was running around chasing people. A group of Louisiana officers got more than they bargained for when they responded to a suspicious subject. Yeah, he's suspicious. Now, I'm thinking a guy. I'm thinking, okay, here's this guy lurking around chasing people. Oh, I'm thinking, oh, he's on the zombie drugs. He's on meth. He's chasing people. Yeah, no, I was wrong. Deputies at St. John Baptist Parish SWAT team responded to the call. And upon arrival, this wasn't their normal run of the mill criminal. This suspect had big teeth. In a video taken by the neighbor, shared, I'm even going to show you the video because all it is the lady that's taking it, her daughter is screaming at this thing. The whole time she's screaming, screaming, screaming. I'm like, shut her up. How about we gag her and hog tie her and feed her to the criminal? No, I'm teasing. It ended up being a 5-foot alligator. That's a baby. This little girl screaming. I mean, teenager. I think she was scarier than the alligator. So yeah, and you know what? The deputy took the alligator head, clamped its mouth shut. Another jumped on top of the alligator and taped its mouth shut. Why didn't they do that girl? Oh, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Karen, Karen, you're going to throw popcorn at me today, aren't you? Because, oh boy, I'm duct tape the girl. I wanted to duct tape and hog tie the girl more than I did the alligator. Well, let's see if we got. Oh my God. Um, I think they took out the video. I don't blame them. I would too. The video's not there. You don't want to hear her screaming. Her mother tells her to shut up too. That's what's odd. All right, so and okay, here we go with alligators again. So here goes this guy walking across the street. He's got an alligator on his shoulder, and he's petting the alligator. Oh yeah, hey buddy. What? This is about the same size alligator that girl was just screaming at. This man is carrying a live alligator over his shoulder, was seen walking across the streets of Louisiana City. I'm wondering if that's the one that got loose. What do you think, Karen? The man that is not the alligator. And so a driver was able to catch this thing. And so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys see this. Here we go. Yep, about a 5 foot alligator, Louisiana. It's not the same town, but you gotta wonder, did that alligator, is that the one that made that girl scream? Ah, yeah. All right. So, 4th of July, at the Brookfield Zoo. Um, this was really awesome, and a lot of it's not just this zoo that does this. A lot of zoos now do this for the animals on 4th of July because we used to go to the zoo every 4th of July. It was our thing to do. The other one is we like to do it on Easter. Easter's much cooler, but we miss the treats of the 4th of July. So here we go. Here's the bear, the seals. Oh, I went the wrong way. And everything's red, white, and blue. Oh, and now we got an advertisement in the middle. Oh boy. They're getting me bad with advertisements. All right, looky there. Are those jello shots for the squirrels? I'm just asking. Karen, I don't think it's got liquor in it, but are those jello shots? You'd wonder. Everything has got to be edible. I'm thinking they had jello shots for these guys. Yeah. All right, so we're down to the funny posts. Teen commandments. As we are now have our teens home for the summer, and even the kids, even 5-year-olds say some of this stuff. They're getting smart in kindergarten. My granddaughter, oh boy, after she gets home from school and listens to the other kids, I kind of wonder where she gets this stuff from. And I got, do we still wash the kids' mouth out with soap? My mom used dish soap on us because then we couldn't get it out. I mean, some said, here, bite the soap. You ain't getting it through. Mom said, no, dish soap goes through the teeth. Yeah. Ugh. She got us for playing in the gutter, too, the same way. We want to be dirty, she's going to wash our mouth out. All right. So, Teen Commandments. Thou shalt not sneak out when parents are sleeping. Why wait that long? Thou shalt not do drugs. Alcohol lasts longer, not to mention being cheaper. Thou shalt not steal from Kmart. Walmart has a bigger selection. Thou shalt not steal from your parents. Everyone knows grandma has more money. Hey, I'm hiding my purse. Yeah, I'm going to put it in a bank account. You have to break it open. Yeah. Thou shalt not get into fights. Cat fights, anyhow, just start them. Thou shalt not skip class. Just take the whole day off. Thou shalt not wear revealing clothes in class. Hooters pays more. Thou shalt not think about having sex. Like Nike, just do it. Don't encourage them. Thou shalt not help old ladies across the street. Just leave them in the middle and see how fast they can run. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Uh, Funny signs. Yeah, we need something better than that. Teens are mean, folks. They come up with some horrible stuff. Yeah, leave grandma in the middle of the road to see how fast she can run. Yeah, oh yeah. She's gonna beat you with her purse. And it's gonna have all that change you want at the bottom, and she's gonna beat the hell out of you. Yeah. All right, a plumber. We repair what your husband fixed. These are funny signs. Pizza sign shop. 7 days without pizza makes 1 week. At the tire shop in Milwaukee, invite us to your next blowout. Door of a plastic surgeon's office. Hello, can we pick your nose? Sign at the psychics hotline. Don't call us, we'll call you. At the laundry shop, how about we refund your money and you uh, send you a new one at no charge? close the store and have the manager shot. Would that be satisfactory? That sounds like a horrible laundry place. I wonder what the laundry guy did that pissed everybody off. You gotta just wonder what happened at this laundry place. Billboard on the side of the road. Keep your eyes on the road and stop reading these signs. On electricians' trucks, let us remove your shorts. Oh, yeah, I'd like to see that one. On maternity room door, push, push, push. On the taxidermy's window, we really know our stuff. At the podiatrist office, time wounds all heals. On the fence, salesman welcome, dog food is expensive. At a car dealership, the best way to get back on your feet, miss a car payment. The electric company, we would be delighted if you send us your bill. However, if you don't, you will be off. In a restaurant window, don't stand there and be hungry. Come on in and get fed up. In the front yard of a funeral home, drive carefully. We'll wait. In a Los Angeles dance hall, good, clean dancing every night but Sunday. In the Florida maternity ward, no children allowed. In the New York drugstore, we dispense with accuracy. On the New York convalescent home, for the sick and tired of the Episcopal Church. Oh boy. The main shop. Our motto is to give our customer the lowest possible prices and workmanship. Outside a country shop, we buy junk and sell antiques. And the last one, and apparently somewhere in England is an open field otherwise untouched by human presence. There is a sign that says, do not throw stones at this sign. All right, folks, so you have a happy 4th of July, and we will see you in about 20 minutes for our news show. And if not, then come on back tomorrow. We're still straightforward to the end of the week with weather and lifestyle news. So definitely come on back. So with that, we will see you soon. Come on over and watch the news. All right, folks, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, ring my bell, follow, hit that like button, hit the love button. All right, and we thank all of our new viewers.